Hello friendos, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are jumping right back into the Weirdo palette and seeing if we can get two good looks out of this palette that were pretty different from the one that I did last time. In my review video for this 9-pan palette, I didn't do the most flattering look ever because we were just trying to try out as many shades as we could at one time. So today I want to show you how versatile this palette can be. We're going to see the lighter side of the palette, and then also I want to do something that's more glamorous but less goth. By the way, if it is your first time here, hello, my name is Laurel. I am not a pro makeup artist. I'm just a weirdo that likes collecting and experimenting with really nice makeup. Now, we talk about Jeffree Star Cosmetics a lot on this channel, so if that's why you clicked on the video, then I invite you to subscribe if you don't want to miss out. All right, guys, let's get rolling. Okay, friendos, it is time to crank up the bass. Boom! P. Louise bass. And I promise that we are going to try out a new eyeshadow primer soon and very soon. Been very happy with this one, so I haven't really thought about changing up my routine at all. But you know, I feel like it is kind of getting boring doing the same thing every time on my channel, so we'll try out some new stuff here pretty soon. Got that Sephora sale coming up. Are you girls ready? Now on my units 203, going in with the shade Mohawk. Now I'm going to dab in between Mohawk and Only Child. And this is happening, of course, on the same brush. Okay, this time I'm going in with 2 dots of Only Child, 1 dot of Mohawk. So 2 parts Only Child, 1 part Mohawk. Just to deepen up the outer corner here. Now with the same brush, again, I'm going in with Mohawk and Scene Queen, 1:1 ratio. I'm concentrating this in the middle to outer portion of my eyelid. Don't want to get it too close to the inner corner. And this whole time I've been using very circular motions to apply the color. With these shades right here, you can go pretty ham without fear of much fallout. I see just a little bit on my cheek, and I'm sure that will easily just swipe away with some powder. Now on my Refer 14, we'll go in with Mohawk and Glamour Shot together, 1:1 ratio. That's going in the inner corner and blending out. Guys, right now I think Refer is on sale at Beautylish, and they have a gift card event going on, so you guys might want to check that out. These Refer brushes are insanely expensive, but they're kind of one of those luxury items that I really do think are worth your buck. We could stop the look right here. It's a pretty matte look, but I want a little bit of color in my inner corner. I don't want this silver to be too dramatically silver. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a 1, 2, 3 on the same Refer 14. I'm going to dip in 1 time to each of these shades on the top row. So to the white, the silver, the pink, very lightly. And that's going in my inner corner. I'm just lightly building this up. The silver on its own, like if you just dip into the silver, is like overwhelmingly sparkly silver. Like one of the most platinum silvers I have in my collection. Now friendos, I'm going to do my other eye off camera. I'm going to add liner and lashes, and I will be right back. So friendos, as is plain to see, I have put on my lashes and I've placed the liner on the top of my lash line. I think this look is very feminine and just not what you would expect from the color story in Weirdo. Like, this is very girly and not really that punk rock look. Okay, so I'm going to pair this with A Little Tamed from MAC. This is in their Powder Kiss liquid lipstick formula. This is a truly, truly good liquid lipstick formula. If you guys have not tried them out, I definitely recommend these. First, I'll line it with some Buxom lip liner in the shade Undercover. And just throwing this straight on top. Friendos, as you saw, this look is so beginner friendly. I did this with only 2 brushes, and I think this was 4 colors only. The whole time I just used circular motions, and there was nothing complicated about this at all. So in the case that you are a beginner, have no fear, ease is here. Just try my technique that I just showed you. Okay, it's time for me to go wipe off all this hard work, and we'll come back and do a second look. Friendos, sadly my camera cut off while I did this eye, but that's okay. I'll do this other eye on camera so you guys can see it for yourself. And by the way, I'm not done with this eye quite yet. I just noticed that the camera was off as I was like 3/4 of the way done. So going in with my Morphe M05. We're going in with the shade Freak Show. I'm following the contour of my eyeball underneath my eyelid. I know that sounds gross, but that's really what I'm doing. Mainly just doing windshield wiper motions back and forth. Then on top of that shade, we'll go in with 1985. Then we'll go in with the shade Weirdo. That's the black as black shade. It's such a nice opaque black shade. Then with Weirdo, we'll start blending it in towards the center, but not going entirely on the center of my lid with it. We're just gonna go around the sides. This is gonna be a semi-halo where there's shimmer in the center, and then the surrounding shades will be matte. Being very careful not to get Weirdo into the very corner of my eye, because that right there is going to be the white shade. We're gonna dip into Razor Blade, the gorgeous platinum shade in the palette. Next, we're going back in with Weirdo. I'm going in on a more detailed brush. This is my Natasha Denona #1. You don't have to use one that is this shape. It just needs to be tiny at the end so that you can fit up inside your crease. Get in there nicely and provide lots of depth. Yeah. On the same brush, like I told you guys, we'll be going in with Glamour Shot in the corner of my lid. Gonna drag it down some. And then on my lower lash line, we'll go in with 1985 just to smoke it out a little bit more. Friendos, my eyelashes and liner is now on. This completes the look. You'll need to let me know what you think about these two beginner friendly, really every level of artistry friendly eye looks that I did today with the palette. Were you expecting both of these? Like, could you envision these looks when you looked at the palette? I certainly could for this one, but I feel like for the first one, that wasn't the obvious vibe of the palette. So I'm happy that we were able to use our noodles and come up with something original together. I did finish off this look with Thick as Thieves. This is in Jeffree Star's Velour Liquid Lip Formula. And I have on the Melt Perfectionist lip liner underneath it. This is in the shade, I believe, Cinnamon. Is it cinnamon? Yes, cinnamon. If you found this video helpful or even entertaining, I would really appreciate it if you gave it a big thumbs up. Comment down below, let me know what you think of the Weirdo palette. Subscribe if you have not done so already. Or we shall all have to live in the shadow of never knowing what could have been. Alright guys, bye.